Hello, Steve White, Steve RC9. I guess, or should I be doing this as Trek Boy 89? I guess this warrants a little bit of attention. The new Star Wars TV series Skeleton Crew is premiered, and a lot of people are talking about it. And yes, it's very easy to compare this show to, well, the other Star Wars show, Prodigy, because that wasn't Star Trek, that was a Star Wars show. And then they just copied Star Wars Prodigy and made Star Wars Skeleton Crew. It's basically the same thing. A ragtag bunch of misfit kids find an abandoned starship basically and go off on adventures, which is just really insulting to children because it's just fantasy. There's no way kids would actually be able to do this, and it's just where they take kids and put them in the grown-up roles and make them their most important characters, so they think the kids will actually watch the show. It's just a pandering thing they've been doing since the 70s, and thank God they didn't do it on the original Star Trek animated series, because originally they wanted to have kids on the bridge and everything, and kid versions of the actors or kid companions, and Gene was like, no. But yeah, they did it with Prodigy, and then they said, well, this Disney show Prodigy is doing really well, why don't we just make our own Star Wars Prodigy show? So they did. Now, the good thing about this is it does seem to be doing like a 80s sort of vibe, sort of Goonies sort of thing, and people are saying it is sort of fun. So, but these shows always start off good. They always have a good premise, and then they get mystery boxed and just usually don't, end well. But not all of the shows. I think Andor apparently is brilliant. I still haven't seen it. Mandalorian, I never saw a single episode of that, even though I reviewed about 10 of them, but oops. I watched a lot of clips and watched a lot of reviews and just had a bit to say about the show in general, but I still never actually watched it. Not a full episode, like whole big scenes, like 10, 20 minutes, but not a whole episode. Even that, it started off well, got a couple of seasons, and then it had issues. All the Star Wars series seem to have issues and seem to have gone wrong. The Acolyte apparently started off interesting and then just really went down the toilet, so everyone's like, wow, this is great. How's it going to end? So there's two sort of stories here. One is, they got ripped off. Basically, the new Trek people are trying to make Star Trek like Star Wars because they like Star Wars and they think Star Wars is more of a crowd-pleasing show that's better for a general audience. So they've been trying to make Star Trek into Star Wars for years. So then they basically made a kids Star Wars show called Star Trek Prodigy, and then the Star Wars people actually said, well, why don't we do a show like that? And they did. So there's that hilarity there, and then the whole just everyone bracing themselves to see if the show gets, like, enjoying it and being like, wow, this is great. Don't get too attached. Don't enjoy it too much because we know how the others went. So it's just really kind of funny to watch those sort of things happening. But yeah, I just had to comment on that. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of, Star Wars Prodigy, Skeleton Crew, and just, yeah, everything. I really want the show to be good because I'm going to watch it eventually. I'm going to just sign up for Disney Plus and watch all the Star Wars TV shows in like 1 month or something and just have a bit of a marathon. And I want to look forward to this. I want it to be good. I want it to be good all the way through and have people say, wow, it was great, and just know, because all the other shows are like, oh, I'm just going to be looking at and analysing how it went wrong basically and how it started off well and went bad. I'd like there to just be at least one show, aside from Andor, where I can just watch it knowing it's going to be good. So yeah, let's hope it goes that way.